We are here, we are here, we are here. On this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up GBP USD. We are on the monthly time frame. Price action. Last candle to the right hand side is a bullish green candle. Price is trying to work its way up from an area. We do have price action overall, higher highs. Price action overall, lower lows. Midpoint. Also adding second level lows and also adding third level lows. So let's zoom in the price to see what's currently going on. So price action is sitting at 1.12267. So if price work its way up, we want to watch, and we can see price action actually sitting right between those SR lines that we created. So it's at a midpoint of that area. So if price action work its way up, it can head up to the near that top of that price action wick, which would be at price of 1.15432. And if price work its way down, it can head down to the bottom of that price action wick, which will be at 1.09302. So let's see what's happening in the market. So price action is a bullish green doji, is indecisive. So that market's is identifying the break, the retest, and for that market to come down further. And if so, market's coming down for multiple pushes to that top. So we can see that market broke into the area, which will be identified as overall first leg, second, third, and we have that fourth leg. So we can see how the market broke that resistance line. So price action can be returning, and it stopped at that midpoint of that, right below that resistance. So it can be returning back to that resistance for the retest and then push down further. If not, that market will identify as a reversal, which will identify that first leg, work its way up for the second, third, and we receive that incline double bottom. Or that market can work its way sideways until that pattern is formed for the push up or down. Okay, so also second last candle is a bearish red candle, long wick down to that bottom. So there's also a pattern showing that that market lost a lot of momentum. So there's a chance that market can reverse and turn up if the price action candle engulfs the second last candle to work that market up. Working down to the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, we have price action is a bearish red doji. Second last candle is a doji as well. Third last candle is a doji, more like a pin up to the top doji. And then the fourth last candle is coming from that area of support with a long spike down, lost a lot of momentum. So that market could be working its way. So that's a pattern inside a pattern. So let's talk about it. So there's a lot of patterns in here. So we can see that market is trying to incline, respect this area here. And also we can see that resistance area is coming towards the side. So market is spiking up and down in that area. Market broke into that incline wedge pattern, pushed up to the top, pushed down to the bottom, and pushed up to the top. So now we can see that W formation that's trying to happen. So it really looks like the first, second, third, and market just stopped at that area. And if it becomes bullish and it pushes out, you'll see that W formation, and then we're looking for the retest. If not, it's just identifying multiple pushes to that resistance side. So it's a break and retest in that area. So which identifies as that first, second, third. And if price action if another candle engulfs the price action second last candle, or if that price action candle creates more momentum and come down, we'll see that double top formation. So far price second, third to last candle is a tight consolidation while working its way up and down for a little bit of resistance and support. So we have to wait for that market to fully break out that area. Walking down to the daily time frame, now we can see a lot closer. So now we're starting to see if this area is being respected. We can see price action coming from that W, first, second, third, fourth, retest, and market shoots up. And we can see that price action is between the resistance and support and the head of the midpoint. So market's hanging out at that midpoint. So if we're respected, we'll see that double bottom and a retest. If not, we'll see that first, second, third, and market pushes down. But we're still looking for that price action, if it does push down, price action to engulf the second, third, fourth, at least the fifth candle in the market. We're looking for that price action to engulf to that downside that can push that market down. Price action sitting as a doji, so it's side by side and within the second last candle area. So that's consolidating with a little bit of push in that area. But as we walk down the time frame, we're going to see what's really going on in that area, because that market could still spike up, come back down, spike up, come back down, and finally push up, or maybe just finally push out that area. So it's still ranging for an incline. Walking down to the 4-hour time frame. So price action on the 4-hour time frame is a bearish red candle with a long wick down to the bottom, so it lost a lot of momentum. So there's a lot of patterns inside patterns. So let's pay attention to what price is trying to do. Price is trying to break the previous side over here, dojis. So we can see price is sitting in that midpoint of that zone that we just created. So if it's respected, we'll see that first, second, third, fourth retest and the market push up. If it becomes a bullish green candle after the price action, we'll see that breakout. But the second last candle, third last candle, second last candle is a doji with a long wick up to the top, showing that it lost a lot of momentum. Third candle as well lost a lot of momentum as well. So these are identifications that market can drop from a pattern, and we'll talk about it. So we have a first, second, it's patterns inside patterns. So we have a first, second, third, fourth. Now this could be a retest, and we receive that engulfment. Market's coming down from some type of head and shoulders pattern or a triple top. And also it's a double top and retest in here, because if you just pay attention to what happened at the high, we have the first, second, third, fourth, retest one, retest, and market could push down for a second time just because we lost so much momentum. But if we see the turnaround, we're looking for the engulfment, not for just price to come back to that zone, but definitely for price to engulf that second last candle wick, or maybe identify a nice pattern in that area that market's going to work its way back up. 3-hour time frame, same as well. Price action is hanging around that midpoint, spike down to the low, so it's indecisive. Price action is a doji. 2-hour time frame, same as well. Pin down to the bottom. So what's happening is that we have a W, first, second, third, fourth, retest, and market just still hanging out that midpoint. Now, price action candle is still active, so it can push and break out. But if you see that, you want it to engulf and return to that previous area, that zone, top of that zone, and close out, then we will see that market work its way up further if price action engulf that second last candle. 1-hour time frame, same as well. So price is trying to break the second and third to last candle dojis in that area. So you want to see price action close above those wicks to push that market up. If not, you want to see it close below those wicks to the downside. So it could be identified as a break or retest at that midpoint to push down, unless we see the engulfment and the market is working its way back up. 45-minute time frame, same as well. So market just hanging out that midpoint. Okay, so break, retest. There's a W in there. So if it breaks out, you see a W formation. If not, it'll reject and work its way down. 30 minutes, same as well, but 30 minutes starting to break out. So we see a bit of a breakout on that 30-minute time frame. But that candle still hasn't engulfed that previous fourth, fifth to last candle wicks to really break out that area. You want to see the closeout on that. And same as well, price action sitting at a doji, still looking for it to engulf these wicks and see if it's going to fully break out that midpoint. So it's really just sitting on the midpoint line. 5-minute time frame is identifying the retest. So we see a break, we're going to see a retest. If it's going to push up, looking for that bullish screen to come up, and you're definitely waiting for it to engulf that previous side. So you're looking for price to head up to the numbers of 1.12341 and then close out to push that market up. Same as well with the 3-minute time frame. So price action look like it can push, but it's a 50-50 chance. Price action body is above the previous body, but price action wick is a long wick, so it lost a lot of momentum. So it could be reversing. So you're looking for a price action candle to engulf that price, or second to last candle to the upside or downside to really push that market in that direction. So you're looking for a price to level off with these areas here to push up or push down. So that means we're looking for a pattern to identify itself in this circle. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your attention. GBP, USD.